It's Wolf, and it's another First 15, and I'm gonna hop right into the game because I already tried to record this and it didn't work, which I will talk about in a second here. So, this is Rogue Company, and it is a game that is currently in closed beta, I believe, and so this game is kind of hard to explain. I think a lot of other people who've reviewed it have probably done a better job than me. It's like kind of a mix of Counter-Strike with like having hero characters and also some other modes. Now, I mentioned Counter-Strike because when I tried to record the first version of this, I was going to show you guys the two modes that are currently available in this game, which are Demolition and Strikeout. However, Demolition mode is literally Counter-Strike. Demolition mode is literally plant the bomb or plant the bomb or defuse the bomb, and it takes a long time to actually finish that because those types of games take a long time and you can't actually exit them or else you get penalized because then you're leaving the other players. And also, they're kind of boring because if you die, then you just have to wait for the next round to start. So I was recording that. I might throw a little footage in like right now to show you guys it, but there's not really any point showing it to you guys because it's the same thing and it was also really boring. So anyway, we're going to play Strikeout. So whole bunch of other stuff to talk about with this game. So, for one, like I said, this is in closed beta, but you can play it right now because you can buy a Founders Pack and play the game if you buy the Founders Pack. I didn't buy the Founders Pack. This was sent to me. I got a key for this. However, I didn't get a key for this like I was expecting. So normally I get keys through Keymailer. This one was not sent through Keymailer. A while ago, Hi-Rez, the developers of this game, had a sign up on their website where you could sign up to play the alpha of this game, which was out a little while before the beta of this game. So they had the alpha testing signups, and you could sign up and you chose a platform and you entered in your email and everything. And so I could have sworn, like I did that, and I could have sworn that I requested a PS4 key. However, it seems like they've sent me, it doesn't seem, they did send me a Switch key, which is strange, because I swear that I requested a PS4 key. So they sent me a Switch key, which was kind of odd. They also sent me the Switch key for the alpha on the day that the closed beta started. So they sent me the Switch key on the day that you could pay for the game, which was kind of strange. And then what else was it? Oh, in the email. So when I got the email, it was like, here's your Switch key. We don't know what region you're in, so we're gonna give you two keys. Here's one for Americas and one for EU. I live in the Americas, but the Americas key didn't work. So I tried the EU key, and the EU key did work. And then I found somebody on Twitter, and they live in the EU, and I said, hey, do you want this other key for Rogue Company? And you can tell me if it works or not. And sure enough, they live in the EU, and they used the key that was listed as Americas in the email, and it worked in the EU. So the keys, the regions on the emails, for at least me, got swapped around, and I believe that it happened to other people too, which is just really strange and kind of messy. Now, I will say overall, I've played this game a bunch already. I haven't, this is not necessarily, the first 15 of it. I think, I can already say a couple things about the game. For one, on Switch, it definitely doesn't look as good on Switch as it looks on other consoles. I haven't played it on PlayStation 4 or PC or anything like that because I haven't bought a Founders Pack or anything. But I've seen videos of it being played on, PS4 and PC, and it definitely looks better on those, but it runs really well on Switch. So I think that's one of those things where it's you can, I would rather have a lower resolution that still runs at the same speed and is fair to play compared to the having a lower frame rate in the same resolution or whatever. Also, I don't understand why nobody revives you in this game. Nobody revives each other in this game, and I don't know what the thing is with that. Of all the matches I've played, none of your teammates ever revive you. So this mode is kind of the closest thing that this game has to a team deathmatch mode right now. You have to sort of control the point there, and then somehow that affects how many tickets, life tickets you have, and then you have to try to deplete the other team's tickets, which you would think in a mode like this, where you don't want your teammates to die, that your teammates would revive you. But as I said, nobody seems to revive each other in this game for some reason, which is doesn't make any sense. So, and then the other mode that I said, the other mode that this game has is pretty much Counter-Strike. And the thing that sucks about this game is that the characters in it are really stylish. The gameplay is good. There's a pretty good variety of weapons. It's a well put together game, but I think my main area of criticism for this game is that the modes that it has are not fitting for it. You can play all these modes that are like slower paced, but the game doesn't feel like one that is meant to be slower paced. When you have stylish characters in like a hip hop beat in the main menu and stuff like that, you would think that the game would be kind of fast paced, but this game is kind of slow paced, which just doesn't like fit. And I think that the main thing I would suggest is, like, to the developers, if any of you guys see this video, please just add a team deathmatch mode. Just like, even if it's like a weekend thing, just add a team deathmatch mode, and I can guarantee you that it will play well and a lot of people will like it, because the modes in here right now just don't really work all that well. So anyway, that's kind of my angry, like, I already tried to record this and it didn't work rant. Also, probably could have chosen, like, a better weapon and character. Dallas is not necessarily, like, the most best character all the time. Characters with assault rifles tend to be not overpowered, but more useful, I've found so far in both of the modes that this game has, because a lot of times you're shoved into close quarters, and submachine guns are good for close quarters, but characters with assault rifles and other forms of weapons that are meant for like long range or like are burst fire or anything or slow firing don't really stand a chance to the characters that have submachine guns. So that's kind of annoying sometimes. I mean, luckily you can pick up other people's weapons, but it's like, what's the point when like I would just rather be able to play a character with one of those weapons right from the beginning. Anyway, wow, I have talked a lot in this video already. So, you know what, we are going to swap to the assault rifle. Because it's not a submachine gun, but it's a little bit better. Also, you guys can see here, you buy your abilities before the round starts, which is similar to a whole bunch of other games like Counter-Strike, how you buy weapons at the beginning of rounds. What other games do that? Counter-Strike, Paladins, you kind of do that. You like get abilities at the beginning of the round. Actually, a whole bunch of games that are hero-based have that, where you can get abilities at the beginning of your round. But anyway, also like you can climb on a lot of stuff in this game, and there's like zip lines and stuff too, which is one of the reasons why I keep saying like this game would benefit from some modes that aren't so tactical, that are just kind of run and gun, like team deathmatch or just normal deathmatch. Anything like that would work really well with these style of characters and like the gameplay mechanics that are already present in the game. Oh, that's interesting. Close the door. Playing on Switch, like I said, it plays better, honestly, than I expected it to, because okay, finally, somebody is gonna revive me. Sometimes you'll run into players that will revive you, but like I said, a majority of the people that I've run into don't revive each other, which I don't understand why, like, people don't put that as, like, consider that a strategy. What was I gonna say, though? Oh, uh-oh. Wait, how did they hack it? There we go. Our objective now. Playing on Switch, one of the things that kind of sucks is that not many Switch controllers, like, I mean, there are, like, a whole variety of controllers that work with Switch, but a lot of Switch controllers don't work the most bestest with first-person shooters, which kind of sucks. Or not first-person shooters, any sort of shooter, really. So, because, like, a lot of the controllers, you can't squeeze the triggers. But honestly, I'm actually doing pretty okay when I focus, which is nice. Oh, we are almost out of ammo, though. I mean, I hope they realize if they don't make like a rush for it, then they're just gonna lose because we have control of the point. Might as well do that, so that way teammates can see the enemies. So all the characters also have like a ult ability. Oh, there's another guy over there. Reclaim katana. Can I use this? Oh, nice. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize you could pick up that that one character's katana as another character. That's kind of funny. I know that like you could pick up other people's weapons, but it's kind of interesting. Oh, that was a dumb idea. Okay, I think I may be proving myself wrong about the people don't revive each other thing, but as of like 2 weeks ago when I played this last, people were not ever reviving me. Is that? There's 2 left? Oh, we already won. Okay. Actually, this game might go right to 15 minutes pretty perfectly, so that will be good. So I was kind of critical at the beginning of this review, and then calmed down a little bit once I got all the stuff that I meant to say in the last review out of the way. Overall, I like this game a lot. Actually, I really think this game is cool. All the characters are really stylish. Like I think I might have said that already, but it's got a lot of really cool concepts. But I think kind of what a lot of the complaints from a lot of people are, like other reviewers and stuff, I keep seeing them kind of say like it's just a game though. There's not particularly anything unique about it, which is true. Like I could go play a number of other games that are kind of doing this, like have the same modes and stuff, even if they don't have as cool of characters or whatever. And it's one of those things where like, why would somebody who plays Counter-Strike a lot play this game instead when they can just keep playing Counter-Strike that they're familiar with and already have like skins and camos unlocked for and everything. Oh, can we? Nope. Also, this game, the way that the characters are designed, and everything, I keep having to look. I have my phone like kind of far away, and that's what I'm looking at to see the timer. This game reminds me of 2 other games that might have the comparisons might sound kind of strange, but it reminds me of ZMR and Rockshot, which the thing with both of those games was they both sort of failed. I mean, ZMR is still alive because I made the whole video about that. ZMR still is alive in Latin America. Rockshot ended up failing because it wasn't really well optimized, or at least not a lot of people could just get it to run. There was some sort of weird issue with like NVIDIA graphics cards for that game. Anyway, those games all had a lot of really stylish stuff in them. Like there was a bunch of weapons that like, you know, this gun has like a snake wrapped around it and stuff like that. And this game reminds me a lot of that because of the way the characters are all really unique, but they don't look like people who are going to be on a battlefield, and like they all have their interesting background stories and stuff. But like it doesn't, it's just one of those things where like so much is good about it, and then you actually try to play it and there's not anything to like, there's not a whole ton to play because it's not that much, there's not that much new in the like gameplay department. And I really hope that they kind of improve upon that, because I think that's the one thing holding this game back from being way popular, because unlike ZMR and Rockshot, it's from a well-known developer. It's got a ton of advertising. There's like big streamers and stuff that are already playing it. So this game has a lot of potential. They just need to like take advantage of it.
Objective secured. I never doubted you for a second.
And actually, I think that is right around 15 minutes. So that's good. Like I said, I would show you guys the demolition mode, but it just takes way too long, and it's just Counter-Strike. So no point in me really showing you guys that unless I showed a clip earlier on. So anyway, also another thing. So I think it has been fixed since I played last, but sometimes some of the stuff was a little bit broken, like the daily contracts and stuff for me when I played like 2 weeks ago or whatever. They like weren't updating, but then they updated themselves. So there's still some glitches and stuff. Like I believe sometimes if you go into, oh, they changed some of this around, I think. There's also like you can't, like, there's not much stuff to change yet because the game is still in beta, so there's not really outfits so far as I know. I think we saw the one person had an outfit on their character earlier, but so like as you guys can see, there's some glitches still, like like glitch kind of kept bouncing in and out. I'm trying to think. There was a graphics glitch that I got one time where something kept blinking, and I thought it was on this screen. But there's some small stuff that still could benefit from being worked out. No, that's not. Maybe I thought it was maybe a specific character that did that, but maybe not. Anyway, I mean, they keep bouncing in and out, like I said. Anyway, yeah, that's around 15 minutes. So I think, in conclusion, I've been talking a lot this video. Really cool game, really cool concept. But please, for the love of God, Hi-Rez, give it more modes that are more run and gun style than all these tactical modes, because they don't fit that well. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in other videos, and bye-bye.